Yeah, what's up, guys? So, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing great. I'm good too. So, today we are trying to do a simple, Abi, you know me. You know me. I love simple things. I don't want to stress myself doing a lot of, hard work. And this is so simple that you can do it when you are sleeping. Just joking. But it's so simple. We are trying to do a simple donut. So to my ingredients, I have my all-purpose flour. That's 250 grams. My 3 tablespoons of sugar. My butter. That's 1 tablespoon of butter. So this is how it looks like. My 1 tablespoon of butter. My 2 eggs. My baking powder. My nutmeg. And my milk. So my milk is 100 ml and my pinch of salt to taste. I wanted to show you the measuring cup I was using to measure my things. Don't mind this measuring cup. This is the correct measuring cup I use, and this is how it looks like. Yes, that's my correct. So to start, we are going to add all our dry ingredients together. So I'm going to add my salt. I'm going to add my salt, my nutmeg. That's a half tablespoon of nutmeg. And stir. You have to stir very well just to mix everything. And not to forget, I have sieved my flour, so you have to sieve it. You don't need any apopobia in it. So you have to sieve it. So we are adding all our dry ingredients. So I'm adding my baking powder. That's 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I'm adding everything in it. Everything. And you stir. After stirring, you have to, dig a hole in it. Then we move to our wet ingredients. That's your milk, your eggs and butter. But before, I have to melt this butter because you are going to add it to your milk, so you have to melt it first. So I'm going to melt my butter. So after you're done melting your butter, you pour it into your milk, everything into your milk. You add your sugar and your 2 eggs. So after you're done adding all your wet ingredients, you stir. Your wet ingredients, you add it, but if you're a beginner, please add it bit by bit. So you add everything and you stir. As I said, it's very simple. You're just adding the wet ingredients and your dry ingredients together. So if you're a beginner, you just add it bit by bit. Nkakra, small. Yes. Then you stir. Just stir. So as you keep stirring, you have to incorporate air. So this is how you have to stir it. You need to incorporate air into the dough. That way your dough can proof very well. So you need to incorporate air into your dough. So I'm going to put my oil on fire. So after I'm done stirring, the oil will be very hot so that I can start frying my donut. Please, this is simple. You need to try this at home. It's very simple. We won't bread. We need her, like, just try this at home. Why? And let me know how it went. So I'm done stirring. So I'm going to leave it down for it to proof for a few minutes. And my oil, I'm using my deep fryer. I've put it on. So at this stage, my oil is very hot. And what you need is your water, which you'll be dipping your hands in. Your dough. My dough has proofed a little bit, and it contains baking powder. So when you drop it in the oil, it's going to proof. So you do it this way. It should be very small. So you do it this way and you drop it in gently. But make sure you don't burn your hands. But if you don't have the deep fryer, you can use, your saucepan and your oil. And what's all called board. Now we'll drop it. And it shouldn't be big, please. It shouldn't be big, because if it's big, it's going to crack, and it's going to be very big. So it shouldn't be big. It should be very small. And look at that magical thing it does. Like when you drop it in, after some seconds, it turns by itself. Look at this. Like, yay, so we are done. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please share this video and like it. Thank you so much. I love you guys.